it is video 1.2, and in this video I'm going to show you guys on how to run JavaScript on your computer. So there are like two main ways that we can run JavaScript. One is using the browser, either Google Chrome or Firefox or any browsers. Second is running it through a Node.js. So in order to run JavaScript with the web browser, all you need is a index.html file. So you just like declare it in this format, and the main part is this portion where we want to load the JavaScript file. So in this case we said that our JavaScript file is main.js, and this is a path relative to this file index.html. Since index.html are in the same folder as main.js, so the path is just main.js. And over here, the word defer here, it just basically means that we want to load the HTML files first before we load the JavaScript. And it's useful when we want to like grab this div. So ideally we want to this div to render first before we can like grab this div. So in the main.js, as you guys can see over here, so this will work because with the key term defer, it's allowed us to wait for the HTML to render first before we grab it. And then we can like test our code, so we can do console log.hello world, console log hi there, and then save it. And right now I'm using an extension called live server. So on VS Code, if you install this live server, it's allow you to have this option like open with live server. So whenever you make any changes in this main.js, it will reflect in the console log right here. So let me like start again to show you guys. So from index.html, just do open with live server, and then we will get this page, and then we go to inspect, and then we go to console, and then this is like the output of the main.js. So that's like one way of doing that. And the other way of learning JavaScript is by using like Node.js. For that, you just need to install a node. So you need to install Node.js first before you can use this. And the way so the guide to install it, you can just like visit it, and there's an instruction on how to do it. So once you install the Node.js, you can create a file called main.js anywhere, and then you can like start coding. So right here you can say hello world, and then in order to run it, you need to be in that repository. So in this case is not that one. So in this case is node. So now we are in this folder, like in this level. So in order to run Node.js, we can just type node and then the name of the file. So as you can see, it's hello world. So in order to have like this program, like the Node program, you need to install Node.js first. And the other way is, I think with VS Code, it's allow you to just like run it directly, run and debug. So using Node.js, and create Node.js, and then over here you can just use Node.js, run current file, and then press run. And as you can see, it's also allow us to run Node.js with this option right here in VS Code. Let's try again. And I think with this, it's also like allow us to debug the code as well. So let's say that we have constant array 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for loop. Okay, let's put debugger over here, and it's allow us to have a debugger that allows us to debug our code as well. So this is like a good way of running JavaScript as well, but there is some differences between running JavaScript on the browser and Node, because some of the API that is available in the browser might not be available in the Node.js. One example is the fetch API, like this fetch API. This only available in the browser. If you want to use fetch in the Node.js, you need to have like a special library from npm that allow you to do fetch. So those are like the two main ways that we can like run JavaScript. The other way that I like to run it, just to get my idea across, is this website called Python Tutor. So I have used this website a lot when I was in college, especially for Python. But there's also like an option that allows you to choose JavaScript as well. So ES6. So right here, I think they use like Node to run JavaScript. So the good thing about this website is it's allow us to see what's going on when we declare a variable and when we write a for loop. So for example, in this for loop, I just add 1 to every number in the array, and with this website, it's a loop through it, and you can see that 1 get updated to 2, and then 2 get updated to 3, and so on. So you can see kind of like visually, which is like very helpful. So those are like the two main way, and this is like still Node, but it's Node.js on the browser, like on a website. So these are like the two main way that you can run your JavaScript script. Alright, I hope you guys find this helpful. Thanks for watching.